did get my email right. I'm assuming it's going out to everybody. I mean, there's like 100 people on that email, so I was hoping at least, you know, more than one student would be able to get on. But anyway, so one of the things I wanted to talk about today is something the school's doing for Thanksgiving. We are doing like a casserole, like a Thanksgiving dinner in one dish or whatever. Um, and so we are trying to get together some people to volunteer for that, help, and also just get more people to donate items. So up here, you can see the donation deadline is Monday, November 17th at noon. And these are the requested food items. You can do 12.5-ounce can of turkey or chicken, a box of stuffing mix, canned cut green beans, turkey gravy packets, 4 ounces, the buttery style mashed potatoes, and then also a Duncan Hines cake mix, 12-ounce Sprite, and then chocolate frosting. I'm guessing they're going to make a dessert too. And then you can also nominate any kind of families. This can be, I think, any students that you know that are in need. There's a form, I believe, that they sent out to all the students, but there's a form you can fill out for students. So anyone that you know of that could be in need of this, you can nominate somebody or yourself if you're needed as well. And then you can also donate money for the support drive, so they could go buy these supplies. And then the last thing we can do is also volunteer to assemble the meal boxes. So we're going to put everything like in a box, and then they can create these. Um, so if you're interested, in volunteering or bringing supplies, you can drop them off to me and I can give them to Miss Robertson that's doing it. Um, or just let me know if you want to volunteer. I'm definitely going to volunteer to help assemble the meal boxes. And they'll be doing that on November 19th from 9 to 3. And if you are interested in helping, then email me and I can give your times you're available to Miss Robertson as well. And then there also need volunteers to actually help deliver the boxes. Um, and they're going to deliver some of the boxes to local high schools. And that delivery is going to be on Friday, November 21st. So Elizabeth, if you're interested or anybody that's watching the recording is interested, just let me know, or if you want to drop off some of the food items. Just a good volunteer opportunity to help those in need. And I just was hoping PTK could be involved somehow. I wanted to remind you guys, Elizabeth, I know you're already a member, but for anybody that has not joined yet, the fall semester date that I like to have cutoff date is by December 1st. Elizabeth, I wanted to mention to you specifically, since you are a member, there are some competitive scholarships that are available, or like awards and stuff that you could use. Elizabeth, when do you graduate? 2026. Spring, in the spring. Yeah, okay. So this will be really helpful for you. I'm going to share. So when you get onto PTK, I'm sharing. Can you see the PTK screen up here, Elizabeth? It should say how our scholarships work. When you log into PTK, there's different types of scholarships up here. The competitive scholarship is going to be the one that you need to do. This is due by December 2nd. So I'm going to put this in an email. But these are all the different types of scholarships. There's also a nursing one up there too. But if you go to apply now, these are the scholarships. Here's the nursing one. This closes on 12/1, and it just opened on October 31st. But what you would do is you would go to apply now, and you would complete this. You would hit, well, now this one, the PTK, this one is a little bit different. It's for like anyone that has a financial barrier. So if you have that, you can complete this one. But this is the one that I was talking about. Um, there's different ones that you would be nominated for. And I think what you do is you just fill out one and then it kind of feeds through what you're eligible for. So if you would hit like begin now and then complete the stuff. That makes sense, Elizabeth. So I would go through and just make sure you can get any kind of scholarships you're eligible for. But the cutoff for those are December 1st. So just make sure, you do everything up there. And most of them are pretty easy. Like it's just basic stuff. Um, if you have any questions though about it when you're in it, Elizabeth, just shoot me an email and I can try to help you. I don't know everything about it, but I can ask somebody if I can't figure it out. Yeah, this would just be through MCC. So like when you're answering the questions, it's about your MCC diploma or degree that you're applying. Were you somewhere else before? Okay, so high school student, yeah. So yeah, just this just applies for MCC. Now there may be a question about that up there, so you can put that as your answer. But like GPA, all of that needs to be pertaining to your MCC. Okay. But yeah, I would definitely do it because there's some stuff that you can get. Um, and again, this is the one that I believe I did this. I just was trying to see what it looks like. But I think you fill out a generic scholarship. It looks like this. And so this will apply to all of these, like all USA, the GISITE, Heights, all of these scholarships, it'll apply to those. Um, and I think you fill out this one generic one and then it applies you to the other ones. And then I actually can nominate you guys for certain ones, but you got to get the application done for me to be able to nominate you. So that was one thing I wanted to mention. And again, it can apply to different ones. And then, we only have one person that have joined today, but I would really like to get our member engagement up so that we can do more, things together. But if we can only get a few students to actually come, I don't know how we can. Elizabeth, would it help to do these in person or, I mean, what would be your recommendation to get more students to come to stuff? Okay, and I figured that, just for traveling and if you are a dual enrolled, yeah, 30 minutes, yeah. And that's why I've been doing them online because I know that a lot of people work, some are in high school and some have, full-time jobs or have kids at home. So I try to do them online, to try to accommodate. But I mean, I just don't know of another time that would work for people or that people are just not interested. And so if I can get the member engagement up a little bit better, then I feel like we could have more discussion on future things we could do, future service projects, or also a fundraiser of some kind. But we got to get more student involvement because, like I said, it's a student-led organization. So I don't really, I don't want to do all this myself, or also just even like 3 or 4 people might be getting off. I'm not sure. Yeah, the problem is I leave at that time because I have to pick up kids from school. So it's just hard for me. I was also going to mention Miss Hunter Tinkham. She is our new medical assisting instructor. And so I think she is interested in also helping like lead this. So maybe if she's here at a time, and I can join from home too. So maybe I'll ask around and if there is a more available time for students to meet later in the afternoon, we can try to meet then and I'll just do it from home. But that's a good idea. So I don't really have a lot more other than this. We got to get more people involved to be able to talk about future service projects and then also fundraising because like I said, if there's only one member that shows up, we can't really do much with just one member because that's not fair to you or me. Um, so let's look at we can talk about December, meeting in December. Would you like to meet in December? And maybe we can get some more people come. We will have our, I will mention, we are gonna have our spring induction ceremony. That's gonna be in April. So we'll talk about that soon too. All right, what's a good date for you, Elizabeth, in December? Since you're up here, I'll let you help me. What about, can you do Wednesdays? Is Wednesdays okay? Any day's probably fine. What about Wednesday, December 10th? Well, why don't we try Wednesday instead of a Thursday? Maybe December 10th at 11:30. Is that okay? 11? Does 11 work? Okay. And if you're interested in helping with the, if anyone, I'm saying this to anybody because I'm recording it. If anyone is interested in volunteering to help with the Thanksgiving thing, know someone that you want to volunteer, fill out the form, or just want to drop off items, shoot me an email and let me know or call me, and I'll be able to happy to be able to help with that. And if you think about any questions you want to ask Elizabeth, same for you, just shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to answer. But just make sure if you guys are graduating this spring, I would definitely try to go ahead and fill out the application for the scholarship for the fall. And that's due by December 1st. I mean, December 2nd, excuse me. All right. Well, that's all I've got. Elizabeth, thank you again for joining. I'm glad the sound works this time. And I'm going to send out this recording to everybody through email. Thank you. You too, Elizabeth.